Hello friends, welcome to Home Tutor. Today I am going to explain you the first chapter of Introduction to Sociology Part 1. Let's begin. Sociology, Discipline and Perspective. So, today I will explain you this chapter. Man is a social animal or a civilized social individual. This statement connotes the intention that you choose to identify a human. Is man truly a social animal or is he a cultured into a human being by the so-called civilized society that exists around him? If we say he is a social animal, can we justify the occurrence of social crimes that portray the animal instinct in every human being? So, the above line explains you the fact that man is a social animal or he is a civilized social individual or person. The statement tries to explain the intentions that you choose to identify as a human being. Is man truly a social animal or he is a cultured into a human being by the so-called civilized society? A civilized society has various impacts on a person's life. So, a society is a very important factor in determining the individual's life. So, we have understood from the above lines that man is a social animal or a civilized social individual, and society has a big role in determining the personality of an individual. So, this was the main topic of this sociology, discipline, and perspective. So, now I will explain you thinking sociologically, which is in the syllabus. Thinking sociologically. Thinking sociologically is living in peace and harmony with all the elements of society. Our thoughts and views about society should not hamper the means of growth with different kinds of barriers that exist not only in the current but also in the prospective future that may hold a brighter side of life for generations to come. So, thinking sociologically is means determining the behavior of individual in a sociological manner with all the elements of society. Our thoughts and ideas should not hamper the means of growth in different kinds of barriers that exist not only in the present but also in the prospective futures that may hold a brighter side of life for generations to come. Why it is important to think sociologically? The relevance of thinking sociologically can be explained under this paragraph. As an individual, we tend to think for ourselves and our family. So, as an individual, we always think of ourselves and our family members, etc. The society comprises of various families. The society is a combination of nuclear family, extended family, etc. So, a society has various types of families that pass through various transitional phase every day. Various factors in society affect the growth of family life. Various factors are impacting in a person's life. So, the above paragraph tries to explain out the fact that our society always hampers in a man's life. Some of the factors that affect the growth of family life are as below: the success rate, the privileges, the monetary gains, the public structure, etc. Various factors either boost the family or break the family. A critical analysis of the probability related to various aspects is needed to maintain a balance in society. So, the above factors are important in a person's life to maintain a balance in society. Following are the views of various sociologists who have studied society in their respective angles. They belong to different societies and thus have different views about various parameters that exist in every society. So, various sociologists have tried to explain the society in their own respective angles. So, they belong to different kinds of societies and thus have different views and ideas about what they think of. So, some sociologists may talk about racism, which is casteism in India, while some may relate their study of society to population and its adverse effects due to migration. So, what is this paragraph trying to explain us? So, various sociologists has determined the society with their respective viewpoints and trying to explain the main point of how a society impacts on an individual's life. We belong to different societies and thus have different view about different parameters that exist in every society. Cumulative view of their study in comparison to Indian scenario has been showcased with a view to give you clarity of the concept in Indian society. So guys, for today this much, and I will discuss the next in the next class. Thank you. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.